Okay, so take 3. No, take 4. Okay, this is gonna be fun. So basically, I'm trying to record this deck profile and it's not working because I'm too scared of talking to myself, which is a weird problem to have. Okay, so basically the deck profile, yeah. Okay, we have ace, 10 done because, you know, the best done. Okay, yeah. We have the best searcher part of the deck. Okay, I should explain here why they're in the deck, I guess. This is just a broken card. It's locked to Ace, Sabo, and Luffy. It's really good. It searches everything. The most important part of this is to search Pudding Red Rock in Mirror, I think. It has a lot of utility while finding Roger still. I don't know, it's a no-brainer, I think. If you play Sabo, Luffy, or Ace, you just play this card. It's like literally no downside. I guess the problem here is there's no 2Ks to be searched off it. Some people play Joe's. I mean, this is a 2K. I can search with it, but it's still like, I don't know. This card is like, it's a searchable 2K, I guess. But yeah, I usually play it as a blocker. It's mostly like a fake 2K. That's why I have a problem with cutting down on 2Ks in this deck. It has the same problem as Moria, I think. If you played OP6, it's mostly like Moria had a lot of playable 2Ks, so you needed artificial 2Ks to round out the lineup because most of them of the 2Ks were playable and you play them, so you didn't actually have them in hand, yeah? Okay. So Iso, the Whitebeard searcher, it's legit custom. It searches the most important part of the deck, which is the combo, you know, the mid game, like, but the combo. Yeah, these two combination is literally what carries the deck, I think, against Teemo. Being a 8k leader is really nice. It's like, I think, mandatory also in this meta. The filter comes up a lot, actually. But it's like legit says on the card if you're a don or more, you can use this effect because, you know, you want a body for Jozo, and this is the most important part. It's like the Jozo bounce, especially in mirror, and against Zoro. Against Zoro, it's actually weird because he wants to res this to kill it, but he can't with leader because you can just sack it, and yeah, it's a really good card. It's like surprisingly just not just a searcher. It comes up, it contests against Zoro Hiyori, against Emo and Ace mostly for consistency and a Jozo target, which is nice, but I think I prefer in the Ace matchup, I prefer the Garb bouncing. I think it searches, like I said, Pudding and Red Rock. It's absurd, no? Okay. And for the Otama, it's not a searcher actually, but I think it basically is, it like plays like a searcher, yeah? You want to play it early, if you go first especially, you just go on one Otama to find other searchers, yeah? And you can filter to find out what you want to actually search with other searchers, yeah? So you go Otama on one, usually, to find like Garp, yeah? And you dig 2 deeper, 3 deeper with the draw, I guess. Um, yeah, and you find like, I don't know, it's like basically a search top 5 if you stretch the logic enough, yeah. But still, it's not a searcher by like technical standards, yeah. But it's a 2K for that, so it's fine, yeah. Absurd card. Okay. Now for the 2Ks. Thatch. I still think this card is absolutely useless, but I play it because it's a white peer 2K. Uh, and it's like pudding in a way in the mirror. When you like jam Roger on board and you have the threat of Thatch, especially if you search the Thatch, it's like opponent is getting FTK'd here, you know? Because he's afraid of getting Thatched for lethal. Uh, but that's mostly the application I saw from this card. It's like, okay, uh, some people play Jozo instead of it, the forecast red Jozo, which has a rush. I didn't actually test the Jozo, but I know why it should be in the deck. It's mostly because Garp can't search a 2K, like, except Ute, you know? It's 4 targets, it's like fine, but yeah, for some people it's not enough, which is fair, I guess, especially uh, against like matchups like Zora. You have a lot of consistency with this leader, like for the 2K counter stuff, but sometimes it's not enough. So, you know, this stat is arguable to be in the deck actually. It's weird because at the start I played 4. I still think 4 is correct, but I'm testing a bit of stuff right now. Okay. So for the other 2K, Uta, it's like, I don't know, this card is just like custom for this deck because of the 8 cost event. It slots nicely in the mirror for 2 drop, yeah. Also for the emo, when you go to 8k and you expect not to go to 8k the next turn, you can play this. And it's like when they go 8 into 6, you effectively like get 1 card from this, yeah. It's really valuable. I think this card is, I don't know, like the deck is pretty much solved right now, but I still think it should be reasonable to reason out why it's in the deck, yeah. Uh, but I don't know, it's like you could play Jozo, I guess, but instead of this, I think not. Like I could see an argument for Thatch, but it's still like, I don't know, I like the threat of Thatch. Uh, but for consistency's sake, I think like instead of that, you just play Jozo if you really want to, okay, say like this is just a 2K card, yeah, which is fair enough. Okay. Now for the mid-game pieces. Okay, we have Atmos. It's mostly there for mirror, yeah. It's still a good card in general, I think, but the problem is it doesn't have a 6k base body, which means it's like a -1 in like because of the leader not getting the draw if he dies. But it's like a tech card which found a spot in the deck as a mandatory inclusion, for now at least, because of Tricasta Shigi, which most people don't play anymore, but it's like still, you know, a threat you could not respect, but uh, yeah, I think Atmos is just fine as too. Like definitely, I like the card. When I search it, it's like fine. It sometimes, weirdly enough, builds a mind game which opponent can misplay. You search this, they don't want to play a forecast into it, which is like okay, understandable, but still, if you force me to play this, it's good for you. But yeah, I think it's mostly there for Mirror going first, because if you go on 5 Atmos on Marco and they respond with Jozo, it's like they're literally trolling because Atmos does nothing except, especially like just this, bounce it, and if they go Jozo bounce on this, they're just behind. But if they go like Yamato, all I have is a Atmos on board, which, like I said, doesn't do much. I guess he dies, swings 1 card, like I don't know. It's weird in the mirror. I think it's like for But yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm talking too much about Atmos. It's a good card for Mirror going first, mostly. Everything else is probably bait because it doesn't get a draw, but it's a good card. You can find some niche uses where the bounce comes up in rogue matchups, but that's about it. Yeah, it's a searchable also, so it's fine. Oh, the MVP of the mid game, it's basically like this, this, and this. Okay. Now, first for the Marco Yamato situation, yeah. Yamato, I think it's just a better card, but that's why it costs one more, which conflicts with your going second curve, I guess. But going first is the same. I just like Yamato more because it, gets the cards immediately, more information for you. It's better. Against Zoro specifically, it's I think still Yamato better on 5, yeah. On 4 you don't have a choice, but yeah, the most problematic part of this is like you have like two choices max in 5 down plays usually, so this is the important choice, yeah. So play Yamato instead of Marco against Zoro specifically. But I usually let Yamato or Marco die when they go Tashigi, swing, swing, and I protect life, kill the unit because, Jozo is bigger. Okay. And for the Jozo, it's like, he gets, like, it's the most broken card in this game, I think. Like, for Mirror, especially, it just wins the game. Usually, like, especially like it stretches out the game mostly for tempo, but going second you just can permajoso until 10, then putting them, and it's like GG, because you just create too much advantage for you. Mm, I think it's like also okay into emo. I don't know, it's like a bit conflicting with Yamato and Jozo right now. Oh, like on 6 or 7. I like on 6 Yamato goes 7-7 with Marco Ace, yeah, the leader, I mean. Um, yeah, if you go Jozo, you just go 6-6. It's a bit weak, I think, but it protects it from being like if this is rested and you have this on board, the problem against Nemo is he goes 8 into Marco, you get cut 2 cards, yeah. Then he goes 6 into Marco, and you cut one more, it's 3 cards, yeah. Then he plays Mars, KOs this, and you draw one. So you go minus a lot. Well, if he goes. Hmm, if he goes Najjuro, it's fine, yeah, because he can't Mars this. It's like both are okay because this draws 2 cards, this usually draws one because it bounces, but yeah. Mm, guys, for the boss monsters, this is effectively a boss monster, yeah. I don't know, like sometimes I just want to use this like for nothing. It's like 2k plus to leader permanently, like it's crazy. So the win cons basically against everything is just slam the big guys, go bam bam, GG. Yeah. I guess the important part is you really want to prioritize this, like this combo, especially against Emo, but mostly against like everything. You basically become like a purple leader with this. It's good, yeah. Um, yeah, a lot to say here actually. It's like an auto include card which has an overstated everything. Like this beats every rogue deck because you just go, okay, you're an aggro deck, 8k, I'm an 8k now. I have a 12k blocker which replaces these 2 cards. Like, it's just ridiculous, no? The problem, I guess, is you're a 3 life leader which wants to take his own life with this, which is lore accurate, I guess, but still a problem nonetheless. Uh, with this, I think it's like a insane card against every aggro deck, but mostly like against Zoro. I find it the most useful because it's so ignorant. You just go like they build a board the whole game. You just go, okay, I'm on 8k now. I usually don't go to 10k because it's a bit overkill. I mean, the math checks out for them like the best if they go 12-12 phase. And if they attached on to a character while you're on 8k, you just like are griefing basically because every down attached to Zoro is 2 downs attached. Every down attached to the Shigi is not that, so it's like nice, yeah. Also, the weird part is I like to. This is mostly a Zoro thing, but against them, I don't like to buff myself sometimes to first then swing if they have Koshiro on board because sometimes they just like counter instead of blocking. Then you play this, and it's like effectively they wasted 2 cards, and Koshiro is still on board while your plan is like either Roger them and win the game or just attach to Dawn and, you know, kill the Koshiro. It's a nice play. But it's really niche. Mostly like the part of, against Emo, it's like the debate was Stag's Beard over Newgate, like the 9 cost. I think that was never a consideration for me because I don't know, the math just is better against like the Tax Beard gives your opponent a decision. This card is just like, okay, this is a problem, good luck. And for the Roger, it's mostly like, because you're on the right side of history, you get to win the games because they can block. It's like I would put this card at free if I could, but I think I can't. It's like, okay, you have 2 tech slots in this deck, and do I really want to put it on a Roger? I mean, it's cool thematically, but not applicable. In the mirror, it's mostly like, okay, I jam this, like slam it down on board. It's like, okay, mostly a worse than beard, but you know, sometimes you don't get the option and it surprises them, which is unusual. I don't know. Every turn in the mirror, I think about Roger. It's like kind of crucial you don't play into him, especially if you're on 1 life, which already is like a losing game, but it's still good to consider Roger. They go like 6 swing, 12 swing with the 10 cost, and just Roger slam you down to 0, and they're on 2 life. You can't kill them. You can't block out. You can red rock it, but there's a threat of, uh, being like the second Roger just mostly is the problem. But yeah, good card. Now for the broken part of this deck are actually the tech cards. The decision point, which is not really a decision, but yeah, pudding is absolutely bonkers. I For most of my testing, I tested for free. Yeah, it's like, you can just fish out opponents when they have a good hand. They like fiddle themselves a bit more. It's like, I like, I don't know, it's just a thing I see sometimes. It's like, okay, they insta keep. I'm like, okay, for sure I'll pudding this shit because I don't know if I'm going first into emo, it's like already a lost cause, so better put it to chance. Sometimes it's a weird value play, especially in the mirror. It's like people play into this, and I get it. It's hard to play around, especially if they jam you like 8 on 3. It's okay, fair enough. But still, this card is just disgusting. It's against good players, you can always roll the dice if you need to, which is a nice option to have. But yeah, 2 for now. I'll probably bump it to 3. It's like, I don't know, I wanted to play 4 to be honest, but it's like too much. Then you can search it with the Garb, it's still fine, yeah. Okay, now for the red rock part. A lot of people actually play 3 now. It's okay. I like 3 also, but see, the problem is I have one blank space. Like I said, the problem with having the Uta 2K, yeah, it's a fake 2K sometimes. Not most of the time actually, but still it's, I don't know, I don't like to pitch it early in the mirror against Zoro because it's a 2 cost blocker, which is really efficient, yeah. So I don't like calling on Thatch also. A lot of people call on Thatch, which is, you know, go for it. You have a leader which minus 2Ks a combat, which is like effectively every card in this deck is a 2K once per turn, but I don't know, I just like the 2K count. But mostly why the 2 and not 3? It's like I don't have space. Uh, and that's about it. Why the 3 is good, it's mostly because of the mirror. It's just ridiculous. Like the mirror, you can just, if you played 3, basically, you can just go like, okay, Jozo bounce, bounce, Jozo bounce, bounce. Okay, you play the 10 cost red rock, swing, swing. It's like you just put them in a loop, which is like ridiculous to break. Like, they can go pudding, I guess, and hope for the best, but it's mostly like, putting it to chance, which is a good thing for you. They're all already in a disadvantaged position. Now for the one tech slot, it's I'm still not decided this. I'll test this today at locals mostly. I don't like this card. I have a okay win rate against Zoro, but it's here for Zoro. Yeah, a lot of people are high on this card. Like, I don't know, I think if you play properly into Zoro, it's like you can skill check them a lot. The problem is when they actually do the skill checking part correctly and you just lose because they played well. This is where the radical beam comes in, and I guess, I don't know, the logic for me is like if you're a good player, you're probably not gonna play Zoro this format. It's like a high roll deck. Well, Ace and Emo. Mostly I think Emo is just the best choice, but I really don't wanna go back to mono black leaders. I played Blackbeard for half a year, it's just a pain to play. Um, but yeah, I think most of the good people are gonna be on Emo, and the ones who don't like mono black are gonna play Ace, and the Zoros are gonna be like people who just are flipping the game. So I don't expect them a lot of Zoro, like one in space, and I expect he's not gonna be good enough to actually pass all the skill checks. So I think this is not necessary, but I'm trying it out. I guess I'll feel better if I try it against Zora and he actually, yeah, I don't know, a lot of people are like high on this card, so I'll try it out. But yeah, this is mostly it. I'm glad I could do it in take 4, especially like, uh, this, if this is gonna be my first video, yeah, it's gonna be funny, especially the take 4 part. Yeah, I wanted to do this for a long time now, like 10 years. I wanted to stream, and I was always like, nah, I'm too late for this. There's no point to this. But now I think I'm finally in a place which I can just, do it for fun, and it's fine. Uh, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. I hope so, at least. I still don't know if I'm gonna upload this, but yeah. Uh, yeah, Ace is a cool character. Who would have thunk? And Emo is just, you know, I can't say it. It's. I hope I'll win this time with the right choice. I'm going to Dusseldorf. Last year I went to Utrecht. I made a mistake of playing BY and lost to like 3 Doffies, which had the God curve, but still, it's like I really wanted to play Doffy, but I decided, nah, bro, it's just not the right choice. But this time I'm going with my gut feeling and doing my best. And if it does work out, I'm happy. If it doesn't, it's fine. I did my best. But yeah, that's it.